I guarantee you, you are not going to want to convert your silver that you're holding into dollars or any other fiat money wherever you happen to be in the world.
In today's session, Lynette Zang will delve into the technical aspects of silver. It's important to pay close attention as we might be approaching a crucial point in the market. She'll analyze a long-term chart of spot silver, highlighting a notable cup formation and a current resistance level. By examining past patterns, such as the wedge formation previously discussed, she'll explore the potential for silver prices to rise, particularly if we break past the high established in 2013. Stay tuned for an insightful discussion on silver's market trajectory. Let's listen her now.
So you want to make sure that you pay attention to this, because I think we could well be coming up to a significant area. Let's just move forward here. Okay, and we have talked before, but you see this cup formation. So this is a long-term chart on spot silver. And you can see that where we are right now is hitting a resistance level. We will break through that, just like remember I talked about the wedge formation and we broke above that wedge. So the most likely outcome is for silver, spot silver, to continue to go up. But of course we have to break the high that was created way back in 2013? And we will do that. I think we're coming to conclusion. It'll go above, once it goes above that, then it's to the moon on a Lorna Doone, let's face it. So I do believe that we are coming to conclusion on this cup. We still have to double basically where spot is at the moment, but I can see that happening for sure. Here is a short-term chart, so what you can expect. Excuse me. Pay attention to this gap, right? We've talked about the gaps before. So when you see pullback, what it's likely to do is to go back to this level and fill that gap. That is just a technical fill. At some point, all gaps get filled. So I can't tell you exactly when that's going to happen, but I can tell you that it is most likely to happen at some point. This is where we were on the 6th, 27.61. We have a little ways to go. But what's the price forecast for 2024? Oh my goodness. We predict $48 to be hit either by mid-2024 or mid-2025. Remember though, this does not reflect the true fundamental value of an ounce of silver. Here's my silver packet. Now, look, to me, this is not a trade. This is a positioning, and silver is my barterable position. So you want to have a variety of sizes in your possession, right? I personally like pre-64 dimes because it's easier to put two dimes together than to break a quarter in half. However, gold or silver in any form is monetary at its base. And of course, you always see me with my chopstick, which helps me explain what's happening in the bond markets and in the debt markets. If I had to clip a piece of this off to buy something, I'm not going to care. I guarantee you I'm not going to care. So take a look at what you have. If it's marked sterling, it is 92.5% pure. If it is marked 925, so Mexican silver is typically marked 925, that too is 92.5% pure. The dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollars pre-64 are all 90% pure. So you want to accumulate it and use it for your barterable position. But we've got to talk about the supply-demand thing that is just cattywampus and doesn't make any sense. And that's how you know that the market's being manipulated, because the Silver Institute predicts a 16% increase in demand for this year to 1.21 billion ounces. Look at all of the uses of silver, right? All of these: silverware, industrial, photography, jewelry, bars and coins, for hedging, and so many more. I'm going to show you again the breakdown. But when you have this level of global demand, it's not for the spot silver market. It's for the physical market. And that's the same with gold and silver. They're used across every single sector of the global market. And demand absolutely is greater than supply. So you can tell that we are not near the fundamental value of silver, but that can be hidden for quite some time, as we all know, and especially silver stackers that are wanting that price to go up. It doesn't matter what it does. For me, we know that ultimately when we go into hyperinflation, you're going to see the price in terms of this stuff, you're going to see it go up. But by the time it gets to its fundamental value, I guarantee you, can't give you a lot of guarantees, but I can totally give you this one. I guarantee you, you are not going to want to convert your silver that you're holding into dollars or any other fiat money wherever you happen to be in the world. Because at that point, everybody is going to know that the dollars have no value. And you have to keep in mind that all central bankers have left is this. That's all they have left. And I know for some people, my money gun is annoying, but it really does make the point of what is happening in here. Look at the demand that has grown so much since 2012. Across all industrial use, it rose by 11%, which is a record high in 2023. Right? Don't believe the spot markets on anything. I don't care if it's stock valuations or it's crypto valuations or it's gold valuations or silver valuations. There is no good true price discovery in these markets. All of this crap that the government and the central banks have printed and put out into the system, they have to go somewhere. And they go into assets. Preferably for the central banks, they go into intangibles. Preferably for me and for you, they go into real sound money. This is a sound money movement. It makes sense to participate and not believe the lies anymore. Right? There we had a little surplus. Look at the deficit. That means that there is far, far greater demand than there is supply. Does the price reflect it? Absolutely not. Look at how it's plunged right here in the face of that deficit. Does that make any logical sense? Just understand that markets can remain illogical a lot longer than you can stay solvent. So none of this should be treated as a trade. None of it. This is your barterable, your wealth insurance position. That's what you have to keep in mind. And then, of course, there are opportunities because you're buying it so far undervalued. So I haven't told you what the fundamental value is in this particular slide, but the last time I checked, it's $2,000. So at $27 and change, even for the premium you're going to pay for the physical because of that cattywampus supply and demand market, guess what? It's severely undervalued. And personally, I would always rather have the lion's share of my wealth in an undervalued asset that is in a long-term positive trend. How do you know it's in a positive trend? Let me go back to the graph and I'll show you. Oop, come here. Okay, higher and higher lows. Because as long as you continue to get higher and higher lows, here's another guarantee. Can't give you a lot of them. I can give you this. You keep getting higher and higher lows, you're going to get higher highs. But of course, this is the even in the manipulated market, can you see the positive trend? That is critically important that you see it so that you do not get fooled by the lies, which frankly is Wall Street's job. That's their job. So don't believe them. All they care about, they don't care about you, they don't care about the economy, they just care about making money. That's all they care about.
Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the technical landscape of silver with Lynette Zang. We hope you found the analysis insightful and are now better prepared to navigate the market's complexities. As we continue to monitor these significant patterns and resistance levels, stay tuned for more updates and expert perspectives. Remember, understanding the past can illuminate the path forward. If you enjoyed this session, please like, share, and subscribe for more expert analyses. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead.